Ayo, back at it again with another video. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. My videos have been doing pretty well lately, so thank you all for supporting me, for and watching and engaging with my content. This video has been a video that I've been debating back and forth, whether or not I actually want to even talk about this or not. Um, I recently mentioned this in one of my previous videos. The German army is not capable of defending its country, according to a minister. So this is deeply problematic. If your country's army or military as a whole is, quote, not capable of defending your country, that's not just a small issue. That's an issue of catastrophic proportions. Think about it. If an enemy is coming for your country, whoever that may be, if the army is not capable of defending the country, then what's the purpose of fielding a fighting force? If the army is not capable of defending a country, that's embarrassing. That's just a disgrace. I mean, according to Boris Pistorius, who I think he's defense minister. Yeah, defense minister. Um, German armed forces are facing, quote, serious equipment shortages and, okay, this is, wow, difficulties in carrying out its basic duties. That's, wow. That's an embarrassment. Full on embarrassment. And it's not Boris's fault. It's the entire, Germany as a whole has been de-arming for the past, I don't know, 4 decades, 5 decades, 6 decades. Basically hollowed out the entire military and is, quote, not even capable of defending his own country. That's so apparently Boris reportedly told lawmakers that the army is not capable of repelling an attack and of facing difficulties meeting obligations to the NATO alliance. Yeah, we know. We are very well aware that Germany is not capable of fulfilling its 2% GDP that the NATO alliance sets forth. We know. Trust me, we know. That was one of the things that Trump had right. That Germany and others need to start pulling their weight because this is an absolute disgrace. Not capable of defending country. Then what's the point of having an army? What is the point? The Germany's coalition government has announced a significant increase in defense spending and has approved $100 billion Euro special fund for the modernization of the armed forces. I hate to break it to all these, politicians, but it's about damn time. Okay, this is another article I really like. This is actually from August of 2019, so this is dated a little bit. It is currently 2023, so it's a little under 4 years old. But I love this headline. Germany's military has become a complete joke. And it pains me to say this because I'm, of German ancestry. And yeah, if your military is a jerk, then that's not only an embarrassment to your country, but an indictment on, what you prioritize. It can't fulfill its role as a NATO member, let alone form the heart of a European defense force. Yeah, if you want Macron wants a European army. If that even comes to any remote sense of fruition, I don't think Germany can even do anything. This is another line that I like. It is not hard to think of times when German military weakness would have been lauded as good news across the rest of Europe. We are all acutely aware of the two world wars and the atrocities that went along with those two world wars, you know, on the European continent. But, what the German military has done over the past century and a half. Guess what? We all know. We all know that our history. If you don't know your history, do better and understand your history. Um, this is interesting, but perhaps not when the German minister accused of running her country's armed forces into the ground has just been named the next president of the European Commission. Again, this is from 2019, so this is when Ursula von der Leyen was defense minister and then became president of the European Commission. A country, quote, once feared for its ruthless military efficiency has become a joke. Yeah, no shit. Again, it's not just her stint. They've been de-arming for decades. Basically, the Germans have been coasting off the backs of the Americans for European security architecture for a long time. And that's one of the things I agree with Trump about, that said, the Germans and the Europeans aren't pulling their weight. They just weren't. Because Germany's military is a joke. A joke. It's gone beyond laughable to, quite frankly, deeply concerning. I talked about, do I really want to talk about this, because it pains me so much to say this, and even talk about this. But this is crazy. This is wild. Yeah. I mean, I can keep going on and on and on, but this is from, I think, March 1st. I think, yeah. I'm so used to, instead of having it go day, month, year, I'm always month, day, year. That's just how I operate. This is crazy. Just take a second to comprehend that statement right there. If your defense minister says that the armed forces, your armed forces that you pay your tax money to defend yourself in case of attack, is, quote, not capable of doing its job. It's not capable of doing the one job it's set out to have. If you're German, that's not only concerning, that is, we've gone past laughable and concerning to, this is like catastrophic and an absolute joke. That's wild. The fact that your own defense minister comes out and says, hey, you know what you pay us to do, we can't actually do. It blows my mind. Wow. I don't know. I can go on and on and on, but basically it just comes down to the point of the German army can't do what it's supposed to do. And that's a very big issue. That hopefully that $100 billion $100 billion euro defense fund somehow figures it out. But I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Only time will tell. But I don't know. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna stop ranting. Because I pretty much has said all I need to say. With that being said, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.